one of the challenges I find in facilitation is like, do I have enough activities to take the group through to the end outcome? Have I got enough content to actually meet the expectations of the group? That's one concern, which is usually debunked every single time by having too many activities to fill the time. And then the second obstacle is you don't know how long things are going to take necessarily. One of the skills of facilitation is being able to adapt to what's in the room. So I was facilitating a strategic planning session on Monday, and I had a plan of what we were going to do for the day. And in the checking in process, what's going on for everybody, which always do connection before content. I'm like, first activity, not relevant anymore. Threw it out, changed tack a little bit. And then as we went through that first activity, new content came out. I'm like, okay, we absolutely have to address this particular issue. It was a risk management issue. We can't just park that as part of because I had another activity plan. Let's do this activity to address that risk management issue. And so that took up an hour and a half in the day, which I hadn't planned for. So it's being able to be flexible and respond to what's happening. And this is where having a toolkit of activities also help. How do you get to that level? You just practice. Start small in small distinct chunks. Instead of facilitating a whole day, maybe have one meeting, half an hour meeting that you're going to run an activity to get an outcome with. And that'll give you a sense of what your group is like, the kinds of issues you need to respond to, how to actually cut people off and keep to time, how to do that in a useful way. So some of the key lessons I've learned in facilitating are saying up front what the expectations are in terms of discussion, what the ground rules are, and what my role as facilitator is to keep everybody on track and to draw things together. And this is the agenda that we're going to move through. So having some control in terms of the process and content and objectives, but not necessarily the content, because it's important that people drive their own contributions if you're facilitating them.